All right, let's see if we can get the signal to the Bat Cave as is tradition. And we are live. Hello, everybody, and good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are out there in TV land. And welcome back to another Reality Scoot Gamers Jedi Academy here on YouTube. We do this pretty much as many Saturdays as we can. And I'll get into what this show is, but it is all about Star Wars Galaxy Heroes. I'm your host, Ranger J 1999. We'll see who else shows up. I leave this as an open format for content creators and stuff to come in here. And basically, what we're doing is get whatever content creators are available. I leave it open. If they can make it, great. If they can't, that's fine too. And we are going to answer your questions about Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes, the mobile game brought to you by Capital Games. This is a straight Q&A show. We do it for a couple hours every Saturday. And the way it works is if you have a question, all you got to do is put your question into the chat. Make sure you put the word question in front of your actual question, comment, and or statement that you want us to respond to or answer to the best of our abilities, and we will do that. Hope you guys are having a good morning or a good afternoon, whatever you are out there. Give your greetings, say hi to me, say hi to everybody else. We do like to interact. Good morning to you, Nathaniel Morgan. And yes, I blame Finn too. Linky, it's fun for a girl and a boy. Says, Ranger, did you shut down the EA Play server? Yes. Says, I was playing Jedi Survivor and just about to go live. The poop app goes down. To think about my power. Yeah, something like that, Linky. Maximus Desmus Smyrdius 242 says, good morning, Maximus. Glad to have you here. So get your questions in. Now I'm going to be jumping all over the place this morning. I've got a lot of stuff going on today. We're still working on, got the wall done that I was working on this week. We got a lot of stuff coming in for the other part we're doing in that room. So if you see me pop off here, because mainly buddies barking, packages arriving, that kind of stuff. Don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere. It's just gonna be me disappearing for a couple minutes. Gonna go check the package, get the package in, punch Buddy in the butt because he's gonna be barking like a maniac. And there you go. So that being said, good morning. Get your questions in and let's rock and roll. Hit the thumbs up if you haven't already. This is YouTube, not Twitch. We mainly do stuff on Twitch. But on YouTube, if you want to help the channel, the easiest thing to do is hit the thumbs up and subscribe. That's the easiest thing to do. In other news, mark it down in your calendars, October 31st, which is going to be a Tuesday. I'm going to be in the full Beskar Mando costume. I'm going to be doing a Halloween show. We won't have a stream on Taco Tuesday like we normally do. We're going to save it for the big Halloween stream that we'll do that evening and afternoon. And I'll be outside in the costume, giving candy to the kid with the full setup and everything. So you guys will get a chance to see the new costume in all its glory here soon. So, that's going on. And then remember, February 1st to the 4th, we're going to be down in Orlando for MegaCon. Myself and other people, we're going to do a get together there to wrap up our ACS campaign. Speaking of the ACS campaign, we do have the Active Tiltify going. We will have another big stream coming here in the next month or so where we'll do like a 12-hour stream to continue to raise money for the ACS. So we'll give you more details when that happens, but we're going to wrap it all up together in February for our big ACS fundraiser there. So yeah. Anything else? Can't think of anything else. I think those are the big things. So get your questions in. Hit the thumbs up if you're here. You know you like the content, so go ahead and do that. So what's this thing? Oh, you can hit hearts and stuff. Okay, there you go. Maximus question: does anyone else think something big might be getting announced soon? Possibly. We know that there's going to be some kind of legend event for the holiday season. That's right around the corner. The link we're getting through Leia right now. I mean, we had the Marauder come out, but that's not a really big event. That's just a galactic chase. Huzzah, the greatest event ever. So there's that. So yeah. Another marquee pack or two, possibly, but if it's going to be marquee packs, it'll be associated with whatever legendary character that they're going to be bringing in, and it could be anything. I mean, your guess is as good as mine on that. They're very ambiguous when it comes to the selection of what that is for the game and stuff. So yeah. Brittany, what's going on? Brittany says, I finally beat Secret and Shadows Tier 2 and 3. Congratulations. Very nice. I've beaten Tier 2. Tier 3, I'm going to have to get my Night Sisters to a little bit higher relics and stuff. I just, or get my Phoenix up, one or the two. I'm going to be working on both those projects. I'm finishing up Leia. I've got to wait for Drogon to finish up, and then I'll be starting my Leia grind. But once that's done, then we're going to round out Phoenix, and then also Zori for the Resistance team I want to put together. But yeah, so there you go. GL Revan, it's a very high possibility, but we will not get a GL Revan character of any status. We will not get it during this. This will be a legendary character. It'll be coming in next year. From what I've been told, Nathaniel Morgan is actually quite easy with the high relic with Rex in there, Nathaniel Morgan. So that it's actually easier to use that team than it is the Night Sisters. So yeah, Brittany, mine are Relic 5 too, but it's just I don't want to sit there and just mess with it. I wanted to take them up at higher anyway, so I'll take them all to Relic 7 and screw it. Or either I'll take that or we get my Phoenix, the last couple characters, all like Relic 5 to 7 and go in there and kick that crap out of it. Yeah, it's way too soon for another GL. I agree. What else? 93 and good morning. And Nathaniel Morgan says, just took Reva to Relic 9 as we speak. Very nice. I don't know if the reason I haven't taken her to Relic 9 is because there was a bug with her getting her stats for Relic 9, so I haven't bothered. So we'll wait and see which content creators come on. Keep your stuff coming in. You only got 2 stars, huh? But if you beat it, you beat it. It's nice where you can beat it where you can just sim it. That's the goal, right? Beating it's one thing, but you want to beat it 3 stars so you don't ever have to mess with it again. What else in 3 says, my Doc and Merit at Relic 7 and the rest of Relic 5 was planning to beat Tier 3 about the 3rd attempt on full auto. Yeah, I just have to get the Relic 7s on them. Get the Relic 7 on Doc, I get the Relic 7 on Marin, and then just rock and roll. I think we got to take up one of the other projects we'll do for the Night Sister is get Spirit to high Relic level. We have Zombie and stuff, but yeah. All right. Quick. All right. If you see me looking over my phone, I'm just checking the status. I know I've got a lot of stuff coming in that's been ordered, so I'm going to be in and out. So yeah. Good morning, Darsign1972 says, good morning, everyone, and happy Saturday. Happy Saturday to you, my friend. Hope you guys are doing well. GAC, my opponent, way bigger count than me. Just ridiculous. He's already full cleared me. I don't think they dropped the battle, so I'm not bothering GAC today. It's 3s, and I can't be bothered. These new Datacrons are just nasty. If you guys missed last night, we had a blast with myself and Rambam, and then myself, Rambam, and Heinze. So yeah. When do you think Drogon will go free to farm? Should be this week. Maybe he it might have been last week, but a little bit early. But no, it'll be this week for sure. Oh, I'm going to go in there and do it. I just don't want to show it. It's like, oh my god, guy has like 1 million more GP than me, or how much more does he have? Let me look at this real quick. This is something ridiculous. 1.4 million more GP with all these crazy new Datacrons, and I'm just looking at this like I can't be bothered. So it's like I it's 3s. I'll go in there, do the battle, get crystals, and move on. If it can be a competitive match, you guys know. Even if he had one shot me, I would have gone in there, but he completely one shot the hell out of me. Yeah. So yeah, you just attack once, said fuck it, and move on. Jason Hobby, what's going on, buddy? Says word to the mothership, word indeed. Birdie, I just relic Marin Relic 3 right now for for the last event, and it was crazy RNG against Sidious. Oh, it's really crazy RNG, the Brittany, trust me. Holy God, it is. Dalton Miles, konnichiwa, Sato. Says hello there. Hello there. Glad to have you here, my friend. All right. Oh, so yes, lots of shoeies and shots were done by all last night, as is tradition. But yeah, I got a crazy busy day. The armor, one of the things I got to get done today is, so I got some breakfast on the way, so I'm gonna go get that when it gets here. So I'll be gone for a minute or two. Don't go anywhere. You need to turn my camera off and stuff. It's just me doing stuff. And if we get any packages or anything, it says, you know, like Amazon, it's like from this time to this time. So if I hear anybody barking and you see me guys disappear for a minute or two, that's me trying to get it. We got big packages come in, so and it's going to rain today, so I'm trying to stay on top of that. So if you see me just get up, don't go anywhere. Talk amongst yourselves, drink some coffee. It's no big deal. Trying to do double duty here. The only thing I have left to do for the costume is get the pistol, the fine little details on the pistol done, and I'll get that done today. Um, so I got a busy day today. So keep your questions coming in. Keep all your stuff coming in. Any questions you guys have, this is what it's for. See what content creators will be here. So yeah, it's an open invitation, but you know, real life weekends, it's tough. So I just leave it as an open Zoom call. It's like, hey, whoever can be here can be here. Darstein question. I know datacrons are here to stay, but I really hate how they have destroyed the game. I don't think CG needs to minimize or limit the secondary stats. At least it'll be more tolerable. We've said this for a long time. We have. And it's not just the secondary stats, but it's the you know, like there's a on this new set, yeah, if you can get one like an Ufukron that's got health still, health and defense on it in that combination, and put it on array with the Ufukron for having Cal and of course Ben on the team and other stuff, it really makes life hell in GAC. It's just what it is, but they don't care. They think they know what's best, so they're not gonna. One thing CG does a lot of good things, but they also do a lot of bad things. But one thing criticism is on small things they'll admit that they're wrong, but on big stuff like datacrons or anything, they'll never admit that they've got this stuff wrong. They'll try to course correct and do other things, but they won't come out and say, well, you know what, we were wrong on data. Um, they'll try to see that, you know, they'll do something to make it seem like it's better, but it's not. I mean, this set's not as bad. Some of these special abilities can be really awful. The one with Malicos is really nasty. So yeah. Dalton says, oh yeah, good morning, What else 73. It says, I'm lucky Malicos at the end of this conquest. What mod set does he need? I went on him. What did I put on? You sure? Let me just verify. I went with, for me, I went crit chance and offense. Damage, because that's what he does. Let's see. But yeah, you can pull up my SWGOH.gg and look it up specifically. Can't show it to you right now since we're doing Jedi Academy. Linky says it should just be able to roll one of the stats once. I agree. That would make these a lot. But the problem is they're temporary, right? That's the other problem with you get into a certain pattern and then they go away. It's constantly changing. It's you know and I mean I know they had to find a way to make JC more engaging, but Datacrons is just it's not. It's very unpopular. It's driven players away. Nobody gives a shit about JC hardly anymore. You can see that in the numbers of participation stats. You know, so we do it. If we can get a win, we'll get a win. And get our crystals, but nobody here is stressing out over JC anymore. What else? Three. The Fulcrum level 9 is brutal. I almost lost to Seer and Fulcrum with JML, Janet, Luke, and Hoda. Her Datacron reads like a GL's ultimate, pretty much. They're all brutal. I think was it Heinze last night was facing. I mean, Trey will do it, but you have to play it the certain way. Was it Seer, Crew, and Malicos? That was nasty. Really nasty. But that Datacron that was on there, these super ones are really holy moly. Yeah, they like the subscription model and make money. I don't mind CG making money, but give us quality products that we can. As I said, I have subscriptions all over the place. Like I have a subscription to Crunchyroll, but why? I get awesome stuff from it. I get all this anime that I like to watch. It's for me. It's like okay, that's a good value. If I'm going to make an investment in a product for entertainment value, you know, what am I investing in? That's the thing. So yeah, I don't mind that, but just give me better stuff. Conquest is just trash, you know. I like the TV. I mean, don't get me wrong. I mean, it's kind of gotten a little stale, but they can make that different. The raid's fine. We got a new raid coming. I don't have a problem with that. But GC, TW, Conquest, all things that surprisingly are affected by data, or well, 2 of the 3 are affected by datacrons are like, so yeah. Dark Science says, question, I wish I could use our datacrons in the PvE modes like TV in the raid. That would be nice. It would be nice. Oh, someone's joining us. Oh, look, everyone. It's Michael W. Hudson III from His Majesty's Secret Gaming Service with Worry and Dancing. Bringing us live from jolly old England.
She's actually here.
You are here. Hello, my friend.
No. I've just, all right, geezer. I just thought I'd pop in and say, hello there. Hello, Governor.
Oh, Lord. How are you? I was pretty good to say you were talking on.
You've just mentioned my daughter.
Swery? Yeah, I'm a very familiar and intimate with Swery daughter, yes.
No, I know. And I on walkabout.
Well, if you're on walkabout, that means she's not, which means she can't cuss.
This is true.
Yeah.
She can't cuss. Yeah.
And there's no way she's up this early in the morning because she was probably up till 4 o'clock in the morning gaming.
Well, yeah. She's loading some. What?
Yeah.
What doing?
What doing? I'm playing League of Legends because I hate my life.
Oh no.
So she can't hear you, but I hear her because I know you hear her because you're in my ears. My mic works. Yeah. Would you like to say hello to YouTube?
Hello, YouTube.
And this is Ranger. Ranger misses you. He's saying hi, swearing. He does. No, seriously, he does.
Speak to me anymore.
I know.
You're never on.
Yeah. That's because you're never awake. You're never awake.
And Mike hasn't been on. What do you want me to do? You can always reach out to me in Discord yourself there, sweary daughter.
He's on Discord. He's saying you can always reach out to him yourself. Because, yeah.
You got my Discord, Dad?
Yeah. All right. I will share with everyone your Discord.
Yeah.
Can we put that to the YouTube chat? If anyone wants Sweary's,
Sweary has her own Discord. Oh, this is interesting.
Yeah.
I don't think so.
Oh, you don't? Oh, we're reversing out of that statement.
Okay, well, I have my own Discord. You can join Discord and not have a channel and still reach out.
I will invite you to Ranger's Discord. How about that?
Let's go. I better have
God.
Right.
No, I'm kidding.
Say goodbye, YouTube. I'm off now.
Bye.
There we are. Well done. She waved as well.
All right. All right. Give me a minute.
How are you?
I'm doing good. I'm going to go grab my breakfast, which is here. So I'll be right back. If you want to say hi to everybody in chat, I can see your questions, Brittany, Mike. We'll get to them in one moment. So let me go grab breakfast. I think so. I got an Amazon package in here. So I'll be right back.
Ooh.
And we will.
What are we having?
Eggs.
Right. Eggs and mushrooms, the 2 best foods in the world. You can't go wrong. Where's iPad? Oh, I am finding iPad. So apologies, academites. At the moment, I'm on my phone. I am not technologically savvy enough to change screens and not cut the call. No, I don't want to update YouTube. Where are we? Where are we? Ooh. Oh, there we are. I'm finding. Right. I don't know if he's. I'll probably stepping on toes answering questions.
All right, sorry, I got my breakfast, but I ran. I gotta try to get a stream in and do this shit at the same time.
Are they Benedictine eggs
No,
or a sweary?
just some normal eggs and stuff. So yeah,
But,
a lot
well,
of a lot of protein, Michael. You know, I've lost 85 pounds, so you know I got to keep on the diet going.
I don't want to get trapped in a lift with you then.
But no, I'm not eating
If you're
beans
having-
and toast. Yeah, that's you. That's your English diet. So yeah.
No. I've watched that Marvel thing about the comment about lots of big dudes on protein diets in a trap lift.
Actually, it depends on what you eat, but I
It was
don't.
Wolverine, wasn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, well, he's doing a lot of broccoli. I don't eat a lot of broccoli, so that's not going to be a problem. Yeah,
I hate broccoli. I have to eat
I
it
do
because I'm
too.
anemic.
Just yeah, well, but two things that
Ugh.
I mean, I'll eat it, but it just tastes wrong to me. Really wrong. It's liver and broccoli. It just doesn't taste right, and that's just because your taste buds, everybody's different, and it just doesn't taste. I mean, some people enjoy that stuff, and I'm like, yeah, I mean, I get it, but it doesn't work for me. So
Where he defrosted some in the microwave and I opened it and all I got was fart. It just smells of fart.
oh my
It
goodness,
doesn't taste any better.
that
It's
sounds
just
like
like,
something
nah.
Swery would do. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, we got some questions here. Let me get to those. Sorry about that. Let's see here. Brittany, question: how do you feel about the $20 packs to relic 5 characters that you don't have? I think it's brilliant. I've been a big fan of the packs. The $9.99 packs and the $19.99 packs. They're incredible. It's overdue. I mean, these are characters that are like, you know, we were talking about. This is Ray and SLKR, as more and more GLs have come out, have been left to the wayside. But you need all the characters, right, to eventually move up and do stuff. It's a tremendous help to guilds. Now you don't get any Zetas or mods, so you get ahead of your mods and Zetas as a mid-tier, lower-tier player and stuff. But I think they're awesome. I've been a big fan of them. It's a good catch-up mechanic. We've talked about how some of the catch-up mechanics in this game, like Proving Grounds, are just completely poo-poo. But yeah, I mean, now for someone like me and Mike, we don't need those packs. But these aren't packs for us. These are packs for those mid-tier players that need the help. So
Yeah. I mean, everyone should have the ability to piss their opponents off by putting Ray on defense
they
and
really should.
hearing them rage when nothing lands. Yeah.
Yeah, I had someone tell me that, you know, my guild, we were at 16 stars, and then here recently they were like 20-something stars just because of those packs. Everybody got rank. It was like, yep, that's well, just the GP alone and everything, you know. So I'm a huge fan of them. I think they're great.
Yeah.
You know, $9.99 for all that shit. Get out of here. That's outstanding. Mikey,
They need to do Hermit Yoda and Wampa ones as well, don't they? For those that have
they've done packs with them for them before, I think, right?
Oh, right.
Back in the day. So Michael Paulson question: which Cowboys team will show up this week? I don't know. Whatever team shows up, they win, they win. If they don't, I'm just going to be a miserable Cowboys fan. I'm more focused on my Astros and their 7 straight American League Championship Series.
Excuse me, why aren't you all into MSL now?
Major League Soccer? I'll watch it. You know me, I like a good soccer match, right?
Yeah,
you know me, I will.
Apparently you're getting some now. With Miami.
Mm-hmm.
They seem to be doing rather well.
I'll watch soccer.
Okay.
I like Premier League more though.
Yeah, me too.
I mean, I'm a Manchester United fan. I always will be, but I just like a good match. If I see, you know, Man City and Man U, you know, pop up, I'm like, I'm watching that, you know.
My cousin played for Man United Youth.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. He actually played in an FA Cup. Not for the first team, but for the youth team. But yeah. That's a slight claim to fame.
Yep. Let's see here. What else? 73. Give us one broadside, Swery. No, please.
You know what? I'm shocked that she didn't.
She's maturing those days.
No, she ain't.
Okay. All right, I'm trying to be nice. Okay, all right. I pulled that out of my ass.
Yeah. It's 24 now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You said no. Last time we were talking, she had a job now, doesn't she?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Well, apparently, she's far too ill at the moment. She's got man flu.
Allegedly.
Mm-hmm.
All right, next question. Garcine 1972. Do you think the conquest being so difficult was a true mistake, or do you think this is a new, more difficult conquest coming down the road? I don't know what it is. All I know is it was trash.
Yeah, yeah. I would say it intimates at least prepare to buy the pass, because the pass just kind of gives you everything that you're missing on
Yeah.
and trying to achieve it. Plus also the fact that it was god awful at the start.
Yeah, the difficulty was just crazy.
Yeah.
And the
And
feats are getting more and more where you have to have the new staff to do it. You know, and if you don't have
but
the
you
characters, you're not working toward those characters. That limits you on what feats you can do. I mean, people will come up with
yes.
cheese, but you can't as CG require the newer shit, and then make it that difficult. The feats
Yeah.
alone in this conquest are absolutely ridiculous. If you're trying to get red crate, now I always tell people the new strategy for conquest should be, if you're missing these characters, you're not quite there. If you can get one red crate, get two gold crate. I mean, I spent the $30, Mike, to get red crate this time because it's like, yeah, I'll get red crate because then the next two, I'll get gold and that's it. You know, because
The other thing I
I'll still unlock the character, and I'm gonna focus on Datacron shit anyway. You know,
But I don't know whether anyone else does this, but I always end up hitting the limit on the credits.
oh yeah,
Yeah, I go into the red all the time at the beginning because I don't tend to buy much with the credits. But what I do,
you said do
yeah,
do.
should we sing? Is buy the 500 credit 5 shards of whoever the new character is. So at the moment, I've hit red crate, but obviously we don't get the rewards until Monday evening.
Yeah,
But I'm already sitting on 40 shards of Dark Trooper Moff Gideon, is it?
yeah.
Whatever he
If you
is.
get the 999 pack and you're able to get red crate, that gives you 130, right?
Mm-hmm.
So that pretty much sets you up that if you just get gold crate.
Yep. It
With buying
alleviates
the
some pressure.
and buying the 5 shards in the sector 2 through 5, then it still gets you well over 330. So you only need really one of those to do. And so I was like, you know what? I'll spend $30. I'd rather get and the pass is nice because it knocks out a couple feats automatically. You know, those big ones that like the Tuscan Warrior one and that shit's like, oh yeah.
That can yeah.
But
Jog on down the bar, 6 foot. Go on.
But yeah, but if you
can't,
if you don't want to do red crate, then I'm just telling everybody,
oh
just
yeah,
get gold for it instead of unlock the character at 3. You unlock it on the 4th or 5th conquest. You know, and I think Beskar Moff Gideon is going to be a good character.
looks like it.
He's TW. You know, so it's
Thanks.
like, I mean, yeah, I mean, TW, he's going to be fantastic. I mean, he looks like he's going to be a solid character for GAC, especially for the Imperial Remnant. But do you need to go ham for it? I don't think so.
Well, yeah, I mean, yes, you do need to go ham for it, and then you get it, and then you find that there's some god awful bug in there that either allows him to do stupid shit that he shouldn't be able to do, or not do what he's intended to do, and then you wait a month for that to get fixed. All the time, scratching your head, thinking, hype.
Yeah.
But no, he does, and yeah, the whole imps thing is like a bit up in the air at the moment, isn't it?
Yeah.
Of your imperial troopers over your imperial remnant, and yeah.
So we'll see, but don't worry about it. Don't stress about it. If you can't get one red crate, it's all you need. And if you can't, then on the 4th conquest, unlock them. You know, I mean, just do the best that you can, and don't stress about it. Especially with the feats being the way they are. Some are just really obnoxious. I mean, they really are. And some are just, they're just repetitive garbage. I mean, the 40 kills with Ewoks, I swear, Mike, if I had to kill one more thing with Ewoks, I was going to lose my mind.
I managed to red crate without that one. I mean, the Jabba one is nice and easy. I mean, because
Yeah.
obviously you have the caveat is that you have to have Jabba, but if you've got Jabba, chances are you're doing crate raid, and if you're doing crate raid, you've got them. You've already relicked them
just
up.
put them on auto.
So
that's on auto. But
it's lovely. I did. I managed to get a legendary and an epic doubler, and I got the 3 thermal detonator data disc or whatever.
Yeah. So I mean,
and that just made Geonotions disappear, which was lovely.
Yeah, I mean, so yeah, don't stress about this, guys. And Beskar Gideon is not something you need to be stressed about. I mean, I'm trying to get Leia finished right now. And I'm waiting on Drogon. Yet? No, I have to wait for Drogon, man. I mean, I'm getting him out of the shard store, but I'm kind of seeing. We haven't had a Cantina farm on this, and I think he's going to be Cantina farm, so I'm waiting to see if he is. Because if he is, that will, change. Because I'll go. I'll go in there. I'll go ham on Cantina because that's the easiest farm to do. So we'll see this week what happens, and if I can, I'll get them done. And then I only have the last 4 characters, the new ones, to get to all the Relic 7. Everything else is done. And then I'll pop GL Leia, and then I'll be good. I mean, I'll have her before the raids comes in. But with the way them spacing this out, I'm like, I'm not gonna worry about it. I'll get it when I get it. So
I need 12 more Drogon and 100 more Scout.
Yeah, see, my Scout's done, so I just have Drogon left. So yeah.
Yeah, I saw that.
All right.
Not jealous at all, but very jealous.
You're not jealous. All right. Evo says hello from not San Diego. Happy Saturday in Skull, Evo, and hello from Canada up there with all the other motion people in Nova Scotia. Dark Science says, I like how the packs are so affordable since these GLs are old. Yeah, I mean, these characters are 4 years old? Something around that. So, I mean, yeah, it works for me. Yep.
I used to love there's a Skull Lager. Is that the skull you're referring to, or is it a different skull?
The pirate skull. And Thursdays there, Mikey. We be doing our piratey crew stuff. We be doing the R and the skull from BCM. Har.
See, I heard SKOL when you're actually saying SKULL. Enunciate, lovey. Enunciate.
If we were in Canada, we'd be like, school.
Yeah.
But just reminded me of an old skull
70s advert where they just sang skull, 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 skull. And somebody turns around to the other one and says, "Why aren't you singing?" "I don't know the words."
something dark side. That's all I got. Maximus is Jedi Cal's coming back, saving all gear for him. Yes, you should. You've got Jedi Cal, don't you, there, Mikey?
Oh yeah,
he's ridiculous.
He's good. He's good. You want him. Happy 25th of October for everyone. I'm looking forward to seeing Malgus disappear from defense.
He eats him alive, man.
Oh,
even without the Datacron, Cal will eat him alive, man.
I've got him with the Foresight, the Datacron. It's just ridiculous. Within a minute, I've zapped 3 members of JMK team. They're gone. I'm left with JMK and GK. Mr. Beardy. After a minute, it's lovely.
Yeah, JML, GL versus GL, but Malgus, whether it's 3 or 5s, Cal just goes in and goes, we just murders. So yeah, Jedi Cal, we said it for that we knew it was coming in the end of October and stuff. So it's good to see Mr. Gingivitis coming back for everyone to get. Because people, we need them for TB. I mean, if we forget, there's extra TV stuff, rewards and things. So,
good, yeah. I still can't do that bloody node.
I'm bothered.
I've tried with both. I've tried with regular cow and Jedi Knight cow, and I still.
One second, I think I got a kitty running around.
Meow. Hello, Nathaniel, by the way. I did see that. I've been scrolling through. No, I haven't. I've been scrolling through.
Well, apparently the kitty wants to do exploring, but won't come out from her hiding space. That's fine. I'll just get some treats later and get her. We have two new cats here, Mischief and Mayhem, and they are definitely living up to their names of being Mischief and Mayhem. I try to keep them that down from here because last time they came down here, they were like, "Oh, look at all these Star Wars figures that I can play with." Like, hell no! Kill you! Don't you touch them! Like, you don't understand. They're ours.
I'm about to be in a similar situation. Dancing. So, elder daughter
Yes.
made me a grandfather last November,
Right.
and he's almost one. So he's about to start walking, and we'll discover everything that needs to be raised by about 4 foot.
Oh yes.
In here.
So I'm eating some eggs. Bubba says, I'm looking forward to crushing Zephyr with Jedi Cal for sure. Yes. What else? 73 says, you have to mod Cal and Sear totally different from that one mission. I basically put C's mod on Sear and gases on Beyonce Cal to get through it. It's still tough though. Yeah, you can.
So which one's Beyonce Cal?
That's the OG Cal. And then
okay. The not the night one.
No. Not Survivor.
Not the mama.
Not the mama.
I'm just going to quote loads of old TV shows today.
I know which one you're talking about too. That was a dinosaur one.
Oh my god, that was just the line. And Howard Hand Up Me, the news reporter. That was a brilliant series.
Yeah. Okay, keep your questions coming in, guys. You got me, you got Michael W. Hudson and the Ted of His Majesty's
You do.
Streaming Service. And we are here to answer your questions. I think everybody's still hungover from, yeah, Mike's just hanging out. Okay, what else? Any clarification? Jedi Cal is Beyonce Cal because he's a survivor. Okay, so it is Jedi Cal. Okay, see there. Oh, okay.
Okay.
That's what the kids are calling Jedi Survivor Cal on them streets, Mike.
Right.
Yeah.
Good to know.
Yeah, down them streets.
Yeah.
I missed some good mornings. Good morning, Kimmy. Kimmy, baby, one more time. Morning. The lovely Desi Snarf Noodle Snarf is terrifying Linky. But we've learned a valuable lesson on YouTube. If it's not like Twitch, if you time zone on YouTube, you really get timed out. Twitch, you can set it for 2 seconds. YouTube's like, how about 15 minutes, please? Rock the Cashmere's. Here's this question. Which pair should I prioritize for gearing and relics? Jedi Cal Malkos or GI Ray Ben? Ooh. Good.
Ooh. You see, I would go for for me, it's a case of 2 characters over 1 character. So it would suggest to me that doing the 1 character would be the path of least resistance.
I'm going to say GL Ray and Ben because how awful are those two on defense, man?
Yeah, this is true, but yeah.
Yeah, you always go GL first. I mean, as much as I love Cal and Malicos,
but
GL Ray and Ben is I hate it.
Cal's got a node on TB as well, though, so Cal does have additional weight, and Cal.
Unless your guild's really going hard for that, it's not really.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Oh, if you've got JML, and also if you get that, you don't even need that Datacron. But if you've got a working Datacron, I mean, Cal takes out Lord Vader under JML. He takes out Darth Malgus with lesser Jedi. So yeah, I mean,
there's not a wrong answer here, Cashmere. I still lean toward the GL. I just do because I know what GL, Ray, and Ben and TW for your guild and in your GAC, which is crystals and shit.
But never,
They're
ever, ever
fucking
put a
awful.
dark side tune with them two
Mm-mm.
because you negate Ben's a bit function or whatever it is.
You can use all kinds of any light side combination you want, but
Anything like, just don't put Malakos in there.
No, don't do that. Don't
Because
do that.
it screws everything. Unless you're facing me, in which case do.
All right, Kimmy baby. One more time. This question got the BB-8 package. I had skipped SLK Farm. Who all is needed again? Well, we can tell you, Kimmy, but also if you go to the Journey Guide, you can look it up, and it tells you. If you just go right to Galactic Legends and you click on it, it'll tell you all the characters that you need. So you need crew, Relic 7, First Order Stormtrooper Relic 5, Officer Relic 5. OG Caloran, Relic 7, Captain Fietma, 5, First Order Executioner at 5. You're also going to need so Relic 3, Veteran Han Solo, Sith Trooper, Relic 5, FOTP, Relic 3, and then the last 4 are General Hux, Relic 5, First Order TIE Pilot, Relic 3, and Palpatine at 7. And then you're going to also need the Finalizer. People forget about this one. High Star Unlock. You're not going to use it in that event, but yeah. Once you unlock them, Ray and Kyler are exactly the same. The first 2 tiers are just make sure you have really good mods on. Trust me, you'll need them. And speed mod on the characters you're going to go with. There's guides out there. The tier 3 event, I just want to warn you, just remember this, Amy. Remember this number combination. 2131. 2131. Because that's the paper rock scissor one, and you want to follow the pattern. I did it the other day on the stream where it's like 2131. Mike knows what I'm talking about. We both lived through that hell. 2131. It's all in the hips. It's all in the hips. So yes. But yeah, if you need to go, if you go to the game, hit Journey Guide, go to Galactic Legends, you can click on it. It'll tell you which ones you have and which ones you don't have. Kimmy, and you can see everything that you're missing, and there you go. It says awesome things. I just need Vet Han. Yeah, Veteran Han. Good. Linky says 2131. Is that your next pack pulls ranger? Yeah, if it equals Swevin, yeah, probably. Does that equal Swevin? It does equal Swevin. Sweet Jesus. Oh my God. CG knew ahead of time that 2131 would be Swevin's. Oh, the Illuminati, man. They're always out. They're always out for me. They don't want me to have nice shit. Mm-mm. So anyway, get your questions in. Make sure you guys hit the thumbs up. Get your questions in. Do all that stuff. Yeah. Oh, I forgot to turn my camera back on. Ah, fuck it. we're just talking here anyway. We're just having a little talk. Talking with talking. Drinking some coffee. Daisy says, "Wait a second. Something feels wrong this morning. A certain chaos is missing. What do you mean?" Oh, Hellenix, that's right. Wow, God, no wonder it's so nice and peaceful and calm, and I didn't have to listen to complaints about customers or ridiculous questions and his laziness in the game. Oh, no, we do not need more dad jokes, Linky. You put one of those in there, I will not have any sympathy for your ass when Desi times you out for a long period of time. Yeah, go tempt that fate. You tempt that fate, buddy. I had sympathy last time because we felt bad. Because you didn't even do a dad joke. You just said something ridiculous, and then Desi unfortunately got you. But this time, you put a dad joke in there, Linky. May the gods have mercy on you. Hey, you can Google all the dad jokes you want. You put one of those in chat. Bye, bye, bye. For 10 minutes. Desi, if Linky fucks around and puts a dad joke in there, 10-minute, yes. Did I see your Jedi Cal question? Yeah, I think we answered that one already. I'll do it again. What we talked about? Okay, how difficult is the Jedi Cal event? I have Cal and Serial 7 and the rest of Gear 12. Is that enough to unlock? Oh, for the Jedi Cal event itself? No, you just need Gear 12, dude. Like, it's more of, and it's really a fantastic event. They really captured the essence of Fallen Order. I enjoyed that event a lot. It was really cool. A lot of cinematic stuff and fights. It's really cool, but you only need Gear 12. I think one of the last tiers, there's a kind of a puzzle, like how you go about killing it. But yeah, you're totally fine. Star sign, trust me. Neo Venom says Ranger missed my question. No, I didn't. When was your question, Neo Venom? You guys know that if I miss a question, you can put it back in there. Say, hey, I asked this earlier. You know, you got to help me to help you. Wait, is there any question from Neo Venom? I don't see one. Let me look here. I don't see one from Neo Venom. That does happen to you guys. Also, sometimes we'll have to put the question back in because YouTube, for some reason, you may type something, and we've seen this before. I don't know what this phenomenon is, but it's basically you put something in, and I can't see it, and vice versa. I put stuff in chat before, people like, I don't see that. Oh, good. YouTube's shitting the bed with the chat. Great. There you go, Neo Venom. Yeah. Yeah, Daisy says she doesn't see one either. Yeah, it's not that difficult. You trust me. It's a fun event. I enjoyed it because having played Fallen Order, I really liked it. Starting to feel human again now that I've got some coffee and eggs in me. Yeah, it was a rough night last night dealing with
Sorry,
goddamn
I
Ram
just
Bam.
realised I've been waffling away and I was on mute. Yay, well done me. My question is
Waffling away again in England.
why is Merrin still Gear 12, Relic 5er, and do Secrets and Shadows and get rid of that Tier 3?
Who,
Plus
me?
also,
Oh no, I'd rather.
for if
I haven't done tier 3
obviously-
yet. I'm just like, you know
Really?
what? I tried it a couple times, but I have traumatic PTSD, whatever you want to call it, from the the 18 hours doing gas, the 12
I
hours
thought you were
doing
going to go to
Thrawn.
Malik.
Yeah. These kind. No, actually, Malik was fun. I enjoyed that. It took me about an hour and a half to beat that one, but that was a lot of fun. I think the Malik event's one of my favorite events. Because it was a puzzle, right? You had to figure out which way you had to manipulate and figure out, and that I don't mind those, but like gas was just pain. You remember that, Mikey? That was just pain. It didn't matter what you had. You had to get the right RNG, and it took me 18 hours. So, so for those kind of stuff, if I get in there, I'm just like, you know what? I can't beat it or get the right ING in the first couple tries, then I'll just go higher relic later and come back and beat it. I'm not that stressed about it.
But I mean, Merrin, two things for Merrin.
I have Merrin at relic 5. I got all the Night Sisters relic 5, but I'm like, I need Doc at relic 7 at least to do this. And I think you need not zombie but spirit. And I don't have spirit. I have zombie but not spirit. So I need to get spirit relic and high relic so I can go in there and beat that. That's the other thing that I was told. I was like, oh, another character I have the high relic.
Yes. Oh, yeah, there's always, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, the plan is, Mikey, after I get GLA here done, I'm going to go back and finish Phoenix, do some work. I'm going to take Zori to relic because it'd be silly not to. She's 7 stars and sitting at Gear 9.
Yeah.
But get her done, round up the Phoenix, take Night Sisters higher level. But there's a caveat. I got to see what this new legendary or legend character that's coming in. We know one's coming. For the holiday season. It's the holiday season. And doop-de-doop. CG needs to get more cash.
All right. So who are other legendary characters that have
They can do
dropped at
anything
this
with
time
that
of year?
because the previous ones was Starkiller and Doctor Afra. You know,
Ah,
so yeah,
right.
it could
So
be
it's a
anything.
marquee
They could pull
thing.
anything from canon or EU in that.
Gotcha.
So, and I have no idea. And even with the marquees, for like GLs or other things, we can guess pretty immediately when we see a certain character come in for events.
Mm.
Like remember when Jabba, we got Chrysanthemum, we're like, they're going Jabba. Because remember last year we were like, the two GLs we said were going to come in, Jabba and Leia. We just didn't know which one. Then we saw Chrysanthemum, we're like,
Uh-huh.
Then Skippy Lando came out, we're like, it's Jabba. And this year we were like, it's Leia. We already knew with the 40th anniversary and stuff, but like for Star Killer, you would have no way of knowing us. And yeah, so they can do
Ooh.
that thing where
So
they
it's more.
pull different characters like they did before. I mean, Afra, we kind of had an idea. As soon as I saw the droids, I'm like, oh my god, are we getting Dr. Afra? But they could do a thing like they did in Star Killer and be like, bring a bunch of characters in, and round out some teams and just say you have to have these Relic 5 to go get the new legendary.
It's lifter tunes, isn't it?
Yeah.
So the one that springs to mind for me is the Pissadoitment that's Krennic.
Yeah.
He could do with a serious lifter. I mean, Krennic's kind of should be the go-to rebel counter, and he's not.
He's
Not
poo-poo.
fired. God, yeah. Yeah, I'm so pleased I took him to R5. Yay.
Okay, Dar Scion, question. What are your thoughts on the new Leia Company mission? From what I've seen, I still think the job rewards are better as they are consistent, while the Leia one is RNG and what you get. I think it's trash, man. Someone told me that, like, you get, what is it, 1 to 3 Omnimats, and then the rest of the stuff you can get nothing or some. I'm like,
it does seem a bit mean, doesn't it?
It seems very mean.
Looking at what you get for Jabba, like you say, I mean, for Jabba, the 2 goes and you get so much, and that's what, monthly?
Yeah, Smuggler Runs 2 is ridiculous, dude. Oh my god, it's so creamy.
Oh, isn't it? I did I recorded because I find that I can do Han Chewie with Boosh and Walking Carpet. I can do that first round, but for some reason RNG doesn't like the speed that I can get.
For Smuggler's Run 2, you have to have the Hut Cartel fully locked and loaded, and even then, you have to know the pattern to beat that. But it's going to take you a minute to beat
Han
that.
Chewie,
but it's
just
worth
make it so much quicker.
I tried it, but I was like, you know what? I figured it out with Hut Cartel where I go a certain way, and and I'm like, just save the ultimate for the end. Don't even use the ultimate at the end initially, just so the thermals, because it'll take out the death troopers, and then you win. So if you put on auto, you will not beat it because the AI does some ridiculously dumb stuff. What else in 3 says I got Ewok shards and 1 Omicron. It's lame. It is lame. That's pretty lame.
It is.
How do you go from Jabba in Smuggler's Run doing that crazy rewards, which is just incredible mats for taking stuff to 6A, for God's sakes.
When it drops on double or energy,
oh my god,
challenge. Oh my, yeah. I always save up my energy for energy drops, so because I want the coins, because I'm getting low on those in the guild store. Is it? We get coins on the daily, So I always go for that. I mean, I can get 1,700 coins. I'm doing it for the sake of 50 refreshes.
Mikey P says, I think we get a new faction for a new character in ROTE TB. That would be fine. I just don't know what it's going to be yet. So, yeah. Whatever it is, we'll figure it out. We'll adjust. If it's like a Dr. Afra character, I probably will take my time with it and go work my other factions, like I said. But if it's something really dope, say like, I don't know, say they did Darth Bane, I would be like, well, I'm going to pause my current farm because I really want that character.
It might be would it be a resistance character, or would that just
it could be anything?
No, I'm just thinking because what we might get, I mean, And what we need now is, I mean, they've made an attempt at lifting endurance, maybe lifting Radis as well.
Possibly. We do know Zori's ship's gonna. We knew. So here's what we are with ships with Marauder coming in, and now that they're switching the clones fleet to endurance with the rework. I think we're gonna get minimum Yoda's Starfighter for, and maybe possibly one other ship for the Kenobi GR fleet, right? And I think we're going to get Zori, her ship coming in for Resistance. So that's around the bend.
Or hopefully she'll have
probably another
mechanics that
ship
actually
for the
make
clones.
the tank work.
Yeah, no shit. All right. Neo Venom question. You haven't seen Crazy Count in a while. Check Troopers. Type Trooper in search bar. No space. I can't show it, Neo Venom, but I'm going to go look at it. He does these things, Mikey. Neo Venom likes to do stuff where, if you guys don't know Neo Venom, he will pick like anybody that's Han, and then he'll take all the characters to Relic first. They're just Han and these other accounts. This is what he does. All right, let me go look at your troopers, buddy.
I'm gonna have to say goodbye.
All right.
But I had to pop in and say hi.
We're glad to have you here, Mikey. Good luck in TW, because I will not be in this TW. I'll be doing the TW.
I'll see you on the holotables.
All right. Take care, buddy.
Bye for now.
All right.
Bye-bye.
925 813 583. All right, let me go look at your troopers. Hey, Trey, what's going on, buddy? Says Morning Ranger Ghost Stros. Hell yeah, man. My Cowboys might give me gas, but the Astros don't, man. 7 straight American League Championship Series. Unbelievable. They win the World Series this year. Big dynasty. Best teams of all time. And they're still young. They're just not going anywhere. Astros are going to be around for a while. Super amazing. But they don't play till tomorrow, so yes. They'll be playing tomorrow against Texas, so we'll see what happens. Cowboys play, I think they play on Monday Night Football. Yeah. So I'll be watching that. The Cowboys either make me really happy or really sweat. That's what the Cowboys do to me. Hey, when you love a sports team, you love them when they're bad, you love them when they're good, you love them when they're mediocre. Yeah, you know, my name is Mikey, and I like my whole reigns. Look at these troopers. You're a crazy man. You're a crazy man, Neo Venom. Crazy. You're crazy. Mm-hmm. All the troopers getting all the love. Look at this. You're a madman, Neo Venom. Oh my god. Yeah, don't follow Neo Venom's example because he does the weirdness. And that's why we love him. Because he will do the things that we will not do. All right, get your questions in. We're going to go for a little bit longer today. Not a lot of news this week. Not a lot going on. Marauder. Oh, shit. I keep forgetting the goddamn camera. All right, let me go turn the damn thing back on. You can't see them, but he put his ally code in. You guys can go look at them. I said I can't show them on the Jedi Academy, so you guys go look at it. You know, you guys have the ability to copy and paste yourself and put that in your ally thing and look at them. So there you go. Says thanks to the light speed packs, the crazy count got a huge jump. Oh, nice. Well, of course it did. That'd be how it is sometimes on Jedi Academy. Since we're top of the hour, hit the thumbs up, subscribe. Since we have no questions at the moment, the only thing I'm waiting on the costume is, of course, I already shared the story of the flight suit. Waiting for her to say she's done and ready to send it, and then I'm going to pay extra and get it here for the Halloween big reveal. So there you go. I'm excited. If with this new costume, you know, for season 3, Now for Halloween, it's gonna be really cool. I'm gonna have the egg out with the animatronic Grogu, and we're gonna have a big table out with Mandalorian theme. I got a tablecloth. We have everything set up, and I'm gonna be in the Beskar costume, in the full chrome, the dark saber, the whole works. I'm giving you the whole works. We'll be doing that on Halloween. I know Desi's gonna be hanging out. Finn should be coming there too, so he'll be in there. Waiting for confirmation from him. Anybody's welcome to come hang out in the Zoom call if you're a VIP or higher. I will invite you for Halloween if you don't have any Halloween plans and you want to hang out with Desi and stuff. Because Desi and Finn and them are going to basically talking to everybody in chat. Because once I'm in that costume, I can't hear or do anything because it's a big bucket of armor on me. So yeah. Yes, I have the new speaker that we're going to be using. I could show this one off. Look, I've got the new Death Star. You can see it here. That's not a moon. That's a space station. It's actually a speaker that I got so that we can play music for everybody. So we'll play the Mandalorian theme song while we're out there. That's right. Forgot about that. So we've got that. We got that set up. We got tons of candy to give away. But when I was in Fremont Street, Desi can tell you, people were just losing their fucking shit. Everybody saw it. Just losing their stuff. So we're gonna this will, you guys can see before we start doing all the stuff for the ACS. I was like, you know what? I did all this work. Halloween's a perfect time to do it. Got everything done. We'll put the suit on. I'm gonna do that. I may start the stream a little early while I'm getting dressed and stuff. But at 5 o'clock Central, 6 Eastern, till like 8:30, 9 o'clock that time, we'll run the stream. Some of the stuff I'll get done. I'll have spotlights and stuff, so there'll be plenty of lighting and everything, and we'll have fun. And yeah, it's gonna be a lot of fun. Adhan question: relic targets for the Thrawn versus Leviathan counter. It's standard. Other requirements. I don't know this. I think if you're relic 5 or higher, you should be fine on that, Adhan. If anybody knows different, let me know. But I'm pretty sure. I don't think Thrawn versus Leviathan counter. You have, I mean, make sure you have 6 mods on. But I think the standard relics on that should be okay. If you have anything like relic 3, because I'm trying to think. Probably relic 5 is like the standard, I think, on that. But I think people told me that if you just have the standard stuff, it should be fine. If anybody knows different, say so in chat. I mean, I'm going off the top of my head. So, Mike, what's going on? Says Attaboy Ranger. Attaboy to you, Mike. And Mikey. Mikey P says I'm doing fine with relic 6 from one of the GL requirements. Okay, there you go. Yeah. Don't think I've had to do anything different with that, with relics and stuff. But if that's different, someone say something. Yeah, my opponent went in there and just completely destroyed me in GAC. I'm not even bothering. That dude has 1.6 million GP or 5.2 GP. And I'm just like, no, I'm not doing it today. I'm going to go in, do my one battle. I mean, I'll just give it a try, but if I miss anything, it's over. So it's like, why bother? Guy one shot full cleared me. Which he should. He has a much bigger account with much bigger stuff and GLA and all that stuff. I'm like, no. Linky says something. You literally took that literally. Something. Something. Say anus Linky. All right. You did, Linky. All right, get your questions in. Make sure you hit the thumbs up. Get all that stuff done, and yeah. Epic fail, says Ranger. Well, the Inquisitor should be 7 as you need. Oh well, yeah. Inquisitors will be pretty high relic. Well, they only need 5 for the event, but typically you want them. I took all mine are all 7. The only one that's not is second sister, but I mean, you know, I did that not only just for to get Grand Inquisitor, but for also the TV mission. So yeah. And if you're still trying to get Riva shards, I do have a video out there on YouTube that you can go. It's got a lot of views on it. It has helped a ton of people get Riva. So please follow that guide if you need any help. I'm just clicking all the buttons right now. If I can. I have unlimited thingies. Ooh-wee, 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 ooh-wee. Yeah, you need some for Riva anyway, so might as well. DFV, you know Misa's question. Do you think the 3 days of Conquest Hell was CG used in the community as a beta tester for a new Conquest level? No, I think they just... I don't know how you can test something without... I don't know what that was. I think they just wanted to up the ante a little bit and didn't test it, and it came back and bit them in the ass. They do this all the time. They put shit in, you know, and I'm tired of the argument. Certain things, like, you know, I gave him a pass on the Leia Tier 5 thing because it's like, yeah, I can see like it was working there, but it wasn't working then. But that's starting to get a little old for me because it's like, instead of having a test environment that's not like the normal environment, why don't we create a test environment that's like the normal environment? And then that way you don't have all this crap happening. That's the big thing. Their test environment, being a former tester, I know, it translates from the test environment to the real servers, and it just goes to hell in a handbasket. So were they trying to test them, see how this would play? Sure. Was it thoroughly vetted and tested? Absolutely not. So if you're going to do that, one, communicate to the players that that is your intent, that you're going to up the ante a little bit. You know, just be transparent about that stuff. That way we don't go in there and when we get mowed down, we're sitting there scratching our head like, what the hell is this? You know? And two, I don't know, before you put something out there, like literally if you're having problems from test to live environment, then before you release it to the live environment, give it to a couple of your people over there at CG and say, let's see what happens if I use just a normal JMK with this and see what happens. That way, when you actually release it, people go, wee. Just a thought. But yeah, it does feel like a cash grab. It feels really disingenuous and dishonest. Probably was not their intent, but, you know, perception is reality. When you do shit like this, you know, it's like, what do you want people to think? Tough to get 3 stars with Phoenix because of Nihilist. Zombie eats the Annihilate. That's true, yeah. Well, if you put it on your tank with Harris thing, I don't... Can they get revived back? I'm just going to do Night Sisters anyway there, Mike, so yeah. Like in Discord. Probably TW stuff. Oh, do I need to go do some stuff in raid? I do need to do stuff in the raid. I think I've got my 5 million plus, but I can do my other battles here real quick while we're doing this. Hold on. Let me check the raid here. Two hours and 43 minutes left. I mean, I won't 5 million, but I do need to do... I need to do Chihuahuas. I can't show it, nor do I want to show it because, well, no. We've seen that enough. There's enough in there. So there's a Zoom user that has joined the thing. Hello, Zoom user. Thanks for joining. Who you is?
Epic Fails.
Epic Fails. Thank you for joining. Zoom. Well, your new name is Zoom user.
Yeah, I don't know. It kicked me out of what I had before.
Did it really?
Yeah, it made me re-log into it, so I don't know what happened. But
Damn it, Epic Fails. You're living up to your name. You can't even get
Yeah,
your
I
name
know.
right in Zoom, man.
Sorry,
God.
my bad. Can I say something about Conquest real quick? Because I think that's the best question that's been there. And I think they were trying something. I don't think that was an error. Because when you look at the 2 of the data discs that I saw later,
Mhm.
there's one that every time they take a turn, you get a turn. which would have mitigated that. But obviously, the RNG, you never know when you're going to get it. So I don't know if that's in the later packs. But there's also the consumable one,
Yeah.
which would have made those much easier. So clearly, there was a money aspect to that change. They
Good
overtuned
point.
it, but
Oh my God, did they ever? Holy shit.
they were definitely trying to make it harder. I mean, there's mistakes and there's like intentional mistakes. And that was too hard for Sector 1 to just be a mistake, because how many times have a dev told us, well, we just don't want to move sliders? So all they really did was move sliders, after they set it up. So
No, I think it's probably a little bit of column A and column B, right? It was intentional, but they didn't test it or vet it thoroughly, and it was really bad, right? So, it bit them in the ass in both ways. Yeah. I agree with that. That could make sense. I mean, we'll never know, because it's not like they'll ever admit it. And, so, I mean, all we can do is speculate on it. So, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. But that's one of the things is that we talked about it. I was on Rogue Actions, the last one, and we talked about just the amount of bugs that have been in this game here recently. And it's too many bugs, man. A bug here and there, stuff happens, especially on big releases. Big releases, I don't have problems with, because I've been in enough games where when big releases come out, you're going to have bugs. You just cannot account for everything when you're releasing a big thing into a game, or any product for that matter. There's going to be bugs and stuff like that.
So my other thought was, isn't it interesting that they gave us a full 10 Moff Gideons to start with, right? I don't know how many people use those right away in those things, because I forgot about them too. In fact, I didn't think about it till Arnold just put a video using them. But like, I feel this is an intentional push to get consumables in that mode, just like Datacrons have become.
Yeah, no, that makes
not for
sense.
everybody, but for whales. I don't think they'll overtune it as much as they did this time. But I would not be surprised if it is progressively hard. Like, the final end was way too easy. There's middle ground in there somewhere, and we'll see. But I think it's going to progressively get harder if you're not buying anything.
Which is fine. If they want to make it harder, I don't have a problem with that. I don't think you either. But if you're going to make it difficult, you've got to cut these feats in half.
Right. Well, no,
that's
the bigger problem is you can't have new characters, which most people are going to have 3 stars, gear, whatever, 8 before Chirotex, because why would you put Chirotex? Yeah. And then you're losing them every time, because you won't be able to get by with that stuff until somebody figures out a cheese, or you're done. And that sucks.
Yeah.
I mean, for regular people, it sucks to just power through, get nothing done, and then have to go back. But that goes into crystals, right? My guess is they think people have too many stored free crystals. And so this is another way to, squeeze everybody.
Yeah, they do that all the time. That's why you see the events and characters come out in the cadence that they do. We're wise on that stuff. Yeah.
Yeah.
Question from Darsign. Hello, Jedi Rules from San Diego. Let's see here. It says, question, with all the release issues are frustrating. One I'm really sick of is Meathead's cheeky post when it's broke. At least be a man and come out and be sympathetic to the player base. Yeah, Meathead can be cheeky sometimes. I've even told him, like, if you post one more thing about Red 5, I'm going to get you, that kind of thing to him.
That stuff's funny in a sort if Red 5 was actually coming. And
yeah, but just overall, I like a lot of the cheeky stuff he does. But I do see your point, Darsian, that there's times to be cheeky, right, and be jokey and things of that nature. There's also times to just be humble. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if humble is the right word. Professional? No, I don't think that's the right word either. On point, sympathetic. I think your word is better. And just say, hey, and someone said a genuine apology goes a long way. It does go a long way. So I think, but
I think he's been better on being on top of things. I mean,
yeah, he has.
When the stuff has been broken, he's made a post. I mean, it's not his fault. He can't fix it.
He's just a communication. I think what he has a problem with is like how he communicates it sometimes, and that's a fair criticism.
Agreed.
It's a fair criticism.
Well, it's hard to be super sarcastic and then people take you seriously. When something's, it's a hard line. Um, he needs a balance, and I think Crumb not really being active with whatever he's doing.
Well,
I assume he's
yeah,
still
he's a higher
Lord of the
level
Rings,
position and doing other stuff. So yeah, we had Crumb on here recently. So yeah, so yeah. Oh, who's a Zoom user? That's our good friend Epic Fails. He jumps in once in a while. So high level player like me, and we like different perspective. Linky says,
I'm a mid high. I'm completely free to play. I'm 9.5, I think, right now. Hopefully gonna get Cal and waiting
yes.
on Drogon to start Leia stuff.
Mike says the game would be born without rotating mechanics. I'm fine with that. But the problem with Conquest, I don't mind rotating mechanics and things of that nature.
Yes.
But the way they go about, you have to have the characters to get these feats, and then the feats are like, have Rex at high relics or relics in the team, and also win 40 battles. It's like, get the fuck out of here, man. Let's get the hell out of here.
I mean, the good thing is most of the mechanics right now are pretty good, so you can cheese a lot of
yeah.
I will say to grind them, at least those what is it, the Bad Batch one?
Yeah.
At least they kept that and haven't. I heard that the first day that was messed up.
Oh no, yeah, they screwed that up too. You could not.
Yeah, so that was clearly an error. That was a wrong button switch. And maybe, you know what I'm thinking now? What if the slider is for that whole zone? So when they messed with it higher on the bosses, it messed with I could see the code being attached through the whole thing. Yeah. That would be hilarious if that's what actually happened. But anyway, yeah, I mean, at least keeping Bad Batch in the recurring one so you can get the data boxes. And you can cheese almost all the feeds through those if you just have minimum stuff and some mods. So, I mean, that end's not terrible.
No, but it's the monotony of it. It's just doing 4 battles with Ewoks. I was going to lose my.
I'm still not done with. I still have four to do.
I was losing my effing mind, dude. God. Now the only thing I got left on Conquest is I've got 13 more burritos to get, and then I'm done. So I'll knock out these.
I've actually cleared it all. I'm just 3 global feats, and I think I actually red crate.
Yeah, I've got to do a couple dinky feats in Sector 2 and 1, and I'm just like, Polygon, take me away.
I got to finish the trooper kills because my troopers stink, but that'll be done. That's no problem.
It is what it is. The law.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see here.
But going back to the strategy you said, you're right on. If you're doing it free to play and using minimum crystals, I mean, you can't get through it now without crystals. I should have done a spreadsheet, but I can tell you to get through it and gold crate, you're gonna have to keep about 800 to 1,000 crystals. Because from my experience, not using crystals and using crystals.
Oh, you have to, because I got the $30 pack, and I'm still I still need to use crystals, even with the stamina and everything. You still have to use at least the 50s, right, to do this stuff.
You will have to do 12 days of 50s, whatever that comes out. So that's 150, 1,000. Okay, so I'm off a little bit. You'll have to do just under 2, give or take, hitting the gold. You could probably, if you're really good and don't drop anything and know what you're doing, which usually isn't the first one, but after that, you can probably squeak with 1,500. But that's the bare minimum. 10 days, basically 3 refreshes a day. That's the number. So that'll get you gold. And then you'll need 2 on the next one, buying the 20s out.
I just said, if you can get gold and it takes you 4 or 5 conquests instead of 3 with getting 1 red crate, because you only need 1 red crate to get the new character, then then don't worry about it. This character's not going to
I
make
think
or
you can
break
do
it.
it 5 with all gold.
Yeah.
Was my math. So,
Is that including the 20
Never.
purchases of the
yeah,
sector
it will
2?
on the next one, which gets your burritos really tight on the new one. But
Yeah,
you
but yeah.
you can do it.
All right. Darth Sign
It means
question.
you don't get the signal data, which I found is the best. And I'm not going to get much this time, which sucks.
Not on this one. But I always say
That's the best value.
for me, the first round of conquest, get the red crate, get what I can. Second round of this conquest will be Datacron stuff. I get the gold crate and then I just farm the shit out of Datacron, especially the sector 4 and 5 nodes, right?
Yeah,
Third
well,
one-
I've been really lucky. I got a ton of the boxes. Usually I end with
Oh,
like
I got so
5,
many.
maybe.
Yeah, I've got so many.
And
oh,
I have,
oh my god!
I think I have 15, and I've almost put something in all of them now. So yeah,
The Darth,
they've changed the drop.
all right, Darth Sign question. It doesn't pertain to me, but when or do you think CG is going to address proving grounds for the middle tier players? I feel so bad for them. I don't. We've
Get your
talked
Treya.
at this. We've talked about
Get
this
your
at-
Treya and get her to 3, and that will save you all the pain. Let me tell you, she can do.
Isn't
most
that
of the
ass
ones
though?
better
That's such ass. These people that work on GLs and stuff because
Oh, I know.
and then they have to say, by the way, all the GLs you've gotten, forget about that. They're not going to work.
Yeah.
You have to have Treya.
And what you get 20 shards a month. So like even the
Yeah, for the
number
amount of crystals,
is
it's a
something.
bad mechanic,
She's
and
40.
they do need to address it. And we've been saying it since Christ, forever and a day since Proving Grounds has been out. Like the one time that I had the opportunity to go in there and I just got my ass handed to me with all my GLs. I'm like, what in the hell are we doing? You know, what do you
Yeah, that was
expect a
1 and
mid-tier
2,
player to
like-
do with this? You know, I've got all the goodies and toys.
4
And I
million,
can barely
have
beat
no
this.
idea.
You know, it's like I don't. It's just so
You know
bad.
what's crazy though? You know the pack they need in there now, like permanently, is Treya shards.
They really
Because
do.
like not the way the raid structure is now, like if you have someone buying all this stuff, they're not gonna have Treya, and I don't know what. Like, good luck. I mean, you're gonna have to buy it out of the TW store, or wherever the hell she is. I don't even know where she is now.
You can get her
But,
out
like,
of the raid store. They put
Yeah.
all those characters in there, so you can get her pretty quick now. Jedi rules. You jump on that Astros bandwagon, baby. Come on. Astros, baby. When is the next road ahead from CG? Probably end of this month, beginning of November, but you never know. Usually it's the beginning of a month, end of the month, right around there. They'll post like a State of the Galaxy or road ahead. So we'll get.
They
something
put
here
it out so far. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised mid-November, just so they give the stuff for the holiday
Yeah.
and get some hype.
Oh, sure.
Because, well, obviously everybody in the U.S. has days on Thanksgiving off, and then
Well, we've got
Christmas time.
we got the 8th year anniversary of this game coming up. Oh,
It's
my
nuts.
God. I've been playing this game for 8 years. What's wrong with me?
Yeah,
I was a young man when I began my SWGOH journey. I
I
am
didn't
now
start
not a
first
young
week,
man.
but I was like right there because I can tell because my ship shard still stinks. Although I hit my highest finally with good old fifth ship there. I ended at 8, so I got 200. That's the most I've ever got in my ship shard fleet. So I
Hey,
guess things are going ahead.
you're doing well, my friend. You're
Yeah,
doing
by the
well.
way-
You're doing very good, my friend.
I don't know how many people know this trick, but if your Sith Assassin isn't as good as the other ones, put Darth Vader in there and make him your first reinforcement.
What are you talking about for
And
the Leviathan?
Leviathan, yeah.
Oh, so I figured that one out. So the trick I use is I have Sith Assassin in the starting lineup. So the first ship I
Yes.
bring, whether they go first or I go first now, the first ship you want to bring in is Shuttle. And
Interesting.
yeah, I've been showing it on the stream. I pretty much win 90% of my fight. You can still get some bad RNG, but even at the worst RNG, I've killed all their ships, and I just have to clear the ships, even though they got the ultimate. Because you can just time that heal. You don't use the heal when you first come in, unless
Okay.
your tank has been hit with that debuff. You put that on,
Yeah.
he's clear, and then yeah,
Yeah,
I've done a lot.
Yeah, the swarm. It took me a while to figure out what that mechanic was, why I was winning and losing in ladder.
Yeah,
But
just
yeah,
use your shuttle and bring him in
interesting.
and then because your second reinforcement you want to bring in the Mark 6 and you're going to take out something. And I always do this.
Yeah.
I always target another ship that I'm not going to be going after with that big hit. Like I'll pick one and stun it because you get the stun and then go and kill
Mhm.
that. So you get 2 for 1 on that. You stun one and then you take out another one. And then that
Gotcha.
gives you an opportunity to go in there. I'll do some more on Monday. We'll do some more. And you guys can see all like how I
But
did.
you can do it with Vader too, because what happens is if you get the right RNG, you'll roll because he puts debuffs immediately, so that gives you that kick up too. So that's why he works. Plus, he hits under the protection too. So like if you are stacking the stuff, like he can help kill a lot of stuff faster.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's not as good as what you're saying, but it does work as well on that side.
Hey, whatever you got to do.
Yeah.
Whatever you got to do to get this stuff happening.
Yeah.
You do them good fats, god damn it. Hold on, I'm trying to
Man, that
kill
ship
this
was
crate.
the biggest disappointment. I spent so many crystals.
Oh, we all did. I mean,
I spent
it's fine now.
30,000
Oh
to get
yeah,
it to
God did.
4 or
Shit.
5, and it was useless. That for a month.
Good God and gravy. The Leviathan was a disaster. There's no nice way of putting that. It's like
I know what it is, and I know why they did it. They wanted everybody who was going to get it to have it 7 stars so they could get money. But like, you can't make it useless on the lower star. I know Profundity and Executor were too good at unlock, but like that's the other way. That's too bad.
All right, we're gonna go a few more minutes here. So any questions you might have? Yes, yes, Jedi rules. Yes. Join the dark side. Feel my shoes on.
Be a rebel.
Yes. Good. I feel your anger. Stronger. Right. I got while we're sitting here, I was just doing my Jawa battle in the raid. It's like, give me my hundreds of thousands. Oh goodness. Goodness gracious, great ball to fire. So we'll go for a couple more minutes here. Oh, I got the little button again. Hey, lots of little things. Yay, look at me. Yay. Yay. Ranger over here giving me chills with my voice. That's right.
Hey, with the Ray packs, how many Ray and Kylo packs? How many phones are going to be destroyed when they get to rock paper scissors?
Oh no, I've been showing people the trick. I was like, it's 2-1-3-1. I mean, people.
Anybody who doesn't.
I actually went back and did it on stream. Mimic Phils. I put myself through that hell. I went in and said,
"You're a good man.
I will do this for you once."
I didn't have it honestly. I didn't have as much problem with that because I watched everybody do it originally.
It's not hard.
I actually lost more battles in the end one.
Yes, there is
like
a pattern
some of the
to
RNG you can get in the.
Yes.
I think it was for the ultimate. Holy cow!
Yeah, even if you play it right, you can get bad RNG. But I mean, I think the Kylo one is you stun one, you stun another, then you start AoEing, time your stuff right. But you're just building Kylo up to where you just do so much damage. Doesn't matter what Rey does.
Yeah, Kylo wasn't as bad. I think it was the other way.
It's Rey. Yeah, you have to do it a certain way. There's
Oh,
there's a certain pattern, but there's videos out there. And you can do it, and you want to take out the right one, take out the left one, and then you just have SLKR, and then you rock and roll from there. But yeah, that one can be, if you before you go in there for the ultimate tier, please watch a video, ask, and get the information that you need so that you don't throw your phone, as the kids say.
And Relic, you're right. You have, I mean.
Yeah. No, you cannot. Those two tiers, you cannot dick around. You got to be. For the ultimate tier only, you need like relic 7 at least on those characters, because if you don't, then the RNG kicks in way up. You can beat it. You can also get beat. So I just want to warn you, if you want to go in there with a relic 5 Ray, be my guest. But you're going to need every stat you can get on the Ray one and the Kylo one. You need that damage. You need all those stats. You need all that stuff. It's just the way they set it up for those GLs in their events.
You know, when I did it, I don't remember if all the extra stuff was on it. I know 6 dot were in, but I don't know if 6 dot plus were. I guess that's gonna help it, isn't it? I didn't even think about that.
It might.
Man,
I don't
mods are so
remember.
crazy
I think
now.
6 dots were in, but we did not have like 6A. I know for a fact when it first came out, we did not have 6A. I'm pretty
No,
sure.
we definitely did.
Because those came out 4 years ago, so there's no bloody way.
Well, it may be easier. I wish you all luck.
Yeah, I wish it is. Lee. I don't care. I want you guys to get it, and I want it to be easier because I have been there, done that, and got the goddamn T-shirt.
If you have good damage mods, that will make it so much like.
You need your good mods.
I mean, mine has 2,000-3,000 damage on Ray now. I know it was probably like half that at that time.
Yeah. So. All right. Another fight. Wade. All right. Final call for questions and stuff. We'll close a little bit early today just because, I got a lot of stuff to do and things are going on, and it's a slow week. I need to go in and do my one battle in GAC. I think there was a lay on defense. I'm like, you know what? Let me go fuck around with lay and lose here. He one shot cleared my ass instantly. I was like, ooh, yeah, you got some toys there, buddy. And I've shown myself taking my beating like a man enough on streams. So yes, get your final questions in. We'll go for another minute or two here. If there's any knowing your questions, we'll end the stream. And I don't know what's going on with D&D. I don't think we're having it tomorrow. We're supposed to be doing it tomorrow, but I don't know what's going on with it. If you follow us on RSG Variety, it's supposed to be tomorrow afternoon, but I don't think it's happening. So, and then we should get a lore video in this weekend, hopefully. Got something fun planned. And we'll get that in. And then, yeah. So check that stuff out and make sure you hit the thumbs up, subscribe here on YouTube. So yeah, on a call for questions. Any questions? No questions? Okay. Give it another, I said 2 minutes. There we go. All right. In the meantime, I'm going to go in there with my leftover bounty hunters and try to get some more points in the raid. Got to get my 6 million plus. Can't be lazy. Got to help the homies and homettes in the guild.
I did 2.2 and I'm out.
Do way more than that. I have to. We need that crate. It is nice to get that crate.
Yeah. You know what I've noticed about that stuff, which is funny? Like the yellow gear now you can stack up, and it even helps you get, outside of the curse that is signal data, moving up through relic tiers isn't as bad on the gear side.
No, they've done a good job of that. Yeah,
but man,
salvage is a different story. But the with the raid and everything, yeah, it's much easier.
But there's certain things you don't realize that are like going down to nothing now. Those golden eyeballs have always been an issue, but now they're even worse.
Well, you have to stay on top of it. For the eyeballs, like I take my Mark 1, stuff which you get so much of. I'll keep it at the 500 level, and I'll look at which pieces I don't have, whether it's purple, the gold eyeball,
600 plus.
Yeah, and keep it at a certain level, right?
Because you don't realize the old characters that now are going up.
Yeah,
take so much of those, like 300. Some of them. Like that's great. Well, it's 60 a piece, so like 5 of them.
Yeah,
like that's not.
But yeah, it's if you're doing the raid and you can.
I think the pain point though is going to come down to arrow magnifier. Like I don't take stuff to 7, 8, 9 very often. Like usually it's a GL or it's a requirement, but like I had to do some various things, and I went down from 680 to 600. And I realized, oh yeah, my income for those now is 0. Instead of every raid, you're getting like, what were we getting, 20 each time? So like sometimes 60 a week.
Yep.
So
All right. What's going on? Oh, Desi's
what do you think of that new raid?
the new raid.
Yeah, that's
Don't
gonna
have enough
come
information about it yet.
where it's
So
gonna be threes.
I don't know yet. That should be in the
If you-
next road ahead and stuff. When we get some more information, then
Do you think it's gonna be 2 phases? The speeder bike and like a land zone? Because the
possibly.
Imperials don't make any sense on like
No, I think it'll be 2. Yeah, I think it'll be for sure. For shizzle. For shizzle.
that'd be interesting if it was actually 6 characters.
Well, we'll see.
If you did one part and then you got to put another squad in for a second part. That'd be kind of cool.
All right, last one I'm going to answer for today from our good friend Jedi Rules. It says, Ranger question, did you do your Grand Arena? No, nor am I planning on showing it, or I'm going to do one battle, and my guy has 1.6 million more, nearly 13. He's already stomped my ass, and I'm just going to go
I
in
need
with
to
my
do
one
it,
battle
yeah.
and be done with it, because it's like, hell no. He one-shot full clear me, and I've saw some of the stuff he put on defense with the Datacrons. I'm like,
You really think the Diacrons are that bad now?
oh, yeah,
I
they
feel
are,
like
dude.
with all this stuff.
Oh my god, dude!
It's
With the
kinda-
defense and the damage
Yeah.
and the cooldowns on like UFUs and stuff, dude, there's some nasty Datacrons out there. They're not as bad as the Bulkrons, so there's some easier fights that are like Jane K versus Job is normal.
I know
game.
the Jedi won certain teams, obviously, that have foresight. I mean, Qui-Gon can be a god. I've had that happen. But
DFE, how
Yeah.
dare you, DFE? You get your one warning. We don't do dad jokes, but on Wednesdays. That is the rule, DFE.
oh boy.
DFE, you've been warned. When you get timed out, that's your one warning. Don't.
Execute Order 66.
Right. Get your one warning, buddy. Now Wednesdays, I'm open to. I have to. If you're a Patreon, I have to read the dad jokes. And the other point is, Grande can come in at any time and nail my ass, and that's why you get Wednesdays. Because if I have to deal with Grande, which none of you guys can even, yeah. Look at Linky trying to encourage Dad. No, he didn't know. He gets a warning. Unlike you, Linky, who did know and still shit the bed. And hello, Dark Side. He says hello there. Hello there.
Hello there.
But we're gonna get out of here. I got a busy day. Execute Order 65. I think that to add. So busy day. I got a lot of stuff going on. But I love you guys. Thanks for hanging out. Make sure you hit the thumbs up and subscribe. We should be. Stay tuned on D&D. We'll try to get a lore video out. We'll be back Monday for GAC. So yes. But with that, appreciate all your guys' support. And anything else? I think so. I think we've covered this stuff immensely. So enjoy your weekend, guys. Immensely be safe while you're doing it. And with that, on behalf of myself and Zoom user, aka Epic Fails, and big shout out to Mikey and Swery. Everyone have a great rest of your day. I got stuff to do. I love you guys, and we will see you next weekend, or we'll see you whenever we see you. Peace out.